Hello and welcome back to Indie Gamer. So yesterday I played Praxis and the other one. I can't remember. Let me double check. Praxis and oh man. One in Crescent. Which have been the third and second in the Vampire Jam selection by Outstar and the other guy. And I didn't have time to play the winner, so I'm gonna play it today, which is Heartless Lullaby, developed by Entalto Studios in Spain. And it looks really cool. I haven't read anything about it, so it's going to be really a blind test. But it seems to be in the style of Disco Elysium in the world of vampires, so it can be only good. So I'm gonna launch it. We're gonna switch to it and we're gonna give that a shot. I cannot wait because I really enjoyed the fair bit of Disco Elysium that I've played, and of course I love Vampire the Masquerade because I'm developing my own game based on that. This world as well. So I'm really looking forward to discover Heartless Lullaby. It looks pretty cool. I like the I can't remember. There was like one game that was really kind of fluo as well. There was like some neon lights and all that. Oh, that was in the second one yesterday in Praxis. Like neon light, everything is red and glowing and really sharp colors. And this one seems to be like that in 2.5D. With pretty cool effects, but even better because I think for what I've seen, like the few screenshots that I had a glimpse at, it seems to be even more interactive. Like the first one in Crescent, number 3, was really just dialogue. Number 2, Praxis, was they still had a few locations, so you had something to manage physically. So you could bring your characters to one side or the other. And this one, I think it's actually even better. So let's jump right into it and discover what Heartless Lullaby has to offer. It's 4:30 AM. And here you go. Neon lights. Cool, weird effects. You have, what's that, Zach? It's Friday the 5th, and it's 4:30 AM. This is the Natter. Our character is Zach Riley, a young man in his late 20s, partying with his college buddy Johnny. You stand in the queue that gives access to fairly new and trendy nightclub, the Heartless. Johnny is not feeling very well. He is hunched behind us, staggering slightly with a blank stare. So I like the style, the visual style. It's pretty cool. There's music, characters are where they are. I think that's gonna grow on me as I play. There's quite a few things. But I'm, like that statue over there of, I think it's Venice. So yeah, quite a few things to check. Oh, it's a bit like, so it seems to be a bit more 3D-ish than how Disco Elysium seems to look like, which is not bad. Are you sure you want to keep the party going instead? Johnny trying to focus his gaze and blinking effusively. Of course, you bastard! He shouts out as he raises the half-empty beer bottle in his hand. It has to be our big night. We have to get in however we can. Before Johnny finishes his sentence, you hear a loud snort behind you. As you turn around, you notice how the bouncer starts to cross his arms and frown. Get the hell out of here, fucking drunks, he shouts grimly. Press tab to highlight intractable. There was a typo there in intractable. Ooh, okay. Okay, the highlight is pretty subtle. So we can move around like in Disco Elysium. So that's black. I'm the one with the blue shirt. And of course, inner voice is really feeling similar to Disco Elysium. There's no point in trying to get into another joint at this hour, and certainly not with Johnny in this state we're living. I agree. When you turn around with the intention of leaving the queue, Johnny's face twists into a pitiful grimace. No man, it's a big night. Stumbling, Johnny tries to block your way. I'm not moving. You idiot, if I leave him alone... Oh, it's this voice. You idiot, if I leave him alone, he'll end up in the ICU. One drink, Johnny. One. And then we're leaving. Oh, that's a bit weird. You idiot. Can I look at the bin? The trash can overflowing with papers and pieces of cardboard of different colors. There's not much to see around. Behind you, you hear a loud, retching sound. It sounds like Johnny is struggling not to let it all out. I'm gonna look in the trash just in case. You never know. Success. Ooh, a used VIP ticket. What if it works? Let's go! A hulking disco dancer scowls at you. As soon as he sees you approaching, he rolls his eyes and lets out another sigh. What do you want, scum? Don't you have a better place to drop dead? He adds without even looking you in the eyes. This should get us both in, right, mate? Oh! Well, no, it did not. Oh, man. Before you realize exactly what's happening, your head hits the cold asphalt of the roadway. A sharp pain spreads quickly across your left cheekbone, and you notice a growing darkness on the back of your head. Your vision blurs, turning the night lights into dancing colored speckles. Shove it up your mother's ass, she told you. Get the fuck out of here. Slowly you stand up. Johnny by your side looks at you with drunken guilt. I'm sorry, Doc. Before he can finish the sentence, touching him on the shoulders, you cut him off. Don't worry, I deserved it, you say while glaring at the bouncer. Let's go, John. I think we've had enough tonight. Turning around suddenly, your attention is completely captivated by the most beautiful eyes you have ever seen. A woman, tall and slender, absolutely perfect. There you go. Hair dyed red and tied in two buns, bright green eyes and smooth ivory skin. Walks toward the entrance. As she reaches your side, you feel the world crying to her out. As she slowly looks down and stares directly at you, a warm half smile on her face pierces your soul. She can't be real, right? Lifting her face again, the woman continues on her way past the bouncer. He greets her with a quick nod on his head, and her perfect figure disappears amidst the noise of the nightclub. What was that? You have seen a lot of other women in your life, but never saw like her. Still now, paralyzed by the experience, you feel trapped in your own mind, struggling to superimpose reason on whatever it is that is asking you to break through until you find out. I need to get into that club, whatever it takes. Johnny is still by your side, of course. But right now is the least of your problem. If you had to leave him lying right there to get in, lying on his own puke, you would do it in a heartbeat. I'm not that drunk, am I? I didn't spike my last drink, right? No way. An insistent buzzing sound brings you out of your reverie. Doug, dude, Doug! The word slips slowly and heavily from his lips. Are you alright? Doug, you're very pale. Doug, you're not well, Doug? Your own name begins to sound strange, repeated so many times by someone in such a state of dispossession. You just saw that woman too, didn't you? Johnny's face twists into a grimace of confusion. Dude! By the time you realize that Johnny's voice sounds far away, you realize that you are walking toward the entrance of the club. You see the bouncer's arm go up, and you close your eyes in anticipation. From the bouncer's walkie-talkie static rap message finds a static wrapped message finds a way to you. Let them through, because it really is a special night. Lifting the wool key to his mouth. Of course, returning the device to the holster on his belt. Victor, the mountain of muscle that until now has blocked your entrance, points at you with his index finger. You can come in, your friend too. If you don't behave, there will be no warning, understood? Miracles do happen at 4:35 in the morning. I shouldn't chat to people while I'm testing. Like a wave crashing violently against the shore, a myriad of colors, smells, and sounds explode against your senses. Just 10 minutes ago, you would have gladly dragged Johnny home now. Now your whole world swirls and dances, merging with the trance music and the lights of the Heartless. In your mind, only one image keeps the situation coherent. That woman, her eyes drilled into you, her consciousness call out to you, inviting you to meet her. Jenny, pull yourself together, for God's sake, at least until I get her name. Wait a minute, I'm going for the position. Johnny, behind you seems to come to now that he what? Johnny, behind you seems to come to double O now that he sees himself inside the club. We did it, he says, shaking his head and wiping the corner of his mouth. I knew you'd get us in, Dak. That's why I like you. He pauses for a second and swallows what was probably a gag. I think it's too late now, but control yourself, okay? I wouldn't want to get our asses kicked out of here, man. Don't worry. For the moment, I'm going to order something without alcohol. Water, for instance. The word sounds inordinately strange coming from him. It is possible that he has not touched a drop for days. I'm going to the bar, Dak, and I'm a little bit better. We'll have the last one. When I'm a little bit better, I'll have the last one, okay? Sure, man. I'll walk around. While I'm at it, I've never been here before and I like the vibe. And the people who seems to follow it, of course. Let's have some fun. A man hunched over the table, sipping slowly from a crystal glass, oblivious to the world. All his clothing could be described as bizarre, reminiscent of hobo, with a high sense of aesthetics, or a fashion designer in decline. In either case, his presence clashes tremendously with the place. As you approach, he slowly turns his head, and on his face a smirk appears from ear to ear. Walker, straight out of the vapors of the night, and straight to the Heartless, like the prodigal son of the good book, like Dorothy and her stupid yellow tiles. Sit down, son, or stand as you prefer, but give me your name and I'll give you mine. It's Zach Riley. Have we met before? Now we have, Zach Riley. Now we have. All beginnings are awkward, but where we're going, the only thing that matters are the endings. Call me Lewis Byrne. Nice to meet you, Lewis. Are you a regular here? Regular? Of course. In every place I am a regular, even if I have never been there. But this place, I know it. Oh yes, I know it well. Even if it doesn't know me, I haven't introduced myself, you know. To the others? No, to the Heartless. Honors come and go. Their ridiculous was bury centuries of history under mountains of casualties, and when all of the dust has settled, the only thing that remains is the place, the Heartless place. Are you saying that the regency of the club changes hands a lot? Or am I missing the point? Taking a slow swig from his glass, looking you straight in the eye. Oh yes, constantly. Leaving the empty glass on the bar, he gazes at the bottom of the vessel. Some things tell me we'll soon see a new change. Zach Riley? I understand. I'm going to take a walk, okay? Sure. See you around, Walker. Don't get lost in the night. Oh. What's going on? Boogie. Okay. Don't crash. Please. Oh. The whole night has led to this moment. The floor is yours, baby. I don't think I'm drunk enough to start dancing alone, or worse, with Johnny. Maybe later. Yeah, I want to keep talking to people. Okay, Johnny is there. Can I talk to... Oh, because the floor, okay, isn't interactable, okay. Oh, man. Why? Hello. I don't know why, but it's giving me troubles. Come on. It's working fine most of the time, but sometimes it just takes forever to do something. I don't know exactly. I think it's when I do the scanning that it kind of freezes for like 20 seconds. It's not completely frozen, but yeah, there's something weird. The bartender is a young girl. You estimate her to be about your age, although her demeanor is, at least right now, much more eloquent. I can't say eloquent without saying eloquent. Eloquent than yours. Elegant than yours. She occupies her thought whipping glasses behind the bar with a dark red cloth, paying special attention to each one, as if they were much more valuable than they let on. Her hands work fast, and perhaps because of the effects of all the alcohol you've had so far, they are complicated to follow. As you instinctively lean on the bar, her icy blue glaze. I really must be dyslexic. Her icy blue gaze pins you to the spot. What will it be? Her voice is as cold as her eyes, and yet she invites you to have one more drink. A strong one. Before you can respond, blurt out that Jager bomb that you're sure you'd instantly regret. Johnny comes to the rescue. Give me a few minutes there. Don't start without me. Sure, man. Chill. I'm going to go for a walk, and we'll take that last one, okay? A crumpled piece of paper on the floor seems to have found its place among all the filth and trash decorating the dance floor. Does it have something written on it? Let's see. Unfolding it, you realize that it's an attempt at a poem, unwritten and crudely written. The author clearly doesn't know how to rhyme, although his intentions and feelings are clear from the first line. Ooh, embarrassing, it's embarrassing. What the hell? Nowadays is so intense. Who the hell is not? Why would you not be? Life is intense. Live it. Live it intensely. This is what life is about. Life is worth living, not merely existing. Before you, a couple converses quietly, blocking the exit to the terrace, with regal bearing an elegant attire. They don't look like the usual clientele of a club of this type at this time of night. He wears his hair slicked back and gelled completely black, like his eyes. She also dressed in a suit, has half her head shaved, with the other half descending in a cascade of pale blonde over her left shoulder. Both seem to understand each other perfectly over the thunderous music without a hitch. When they see you approach, their head turns slightly, visibly annoyed by the interruption. What do you want, kiddo? The words slither slowly and venomously, sending a shivers up and down your spine. Excuse me, I just wanted to go out to the terrace for a moment. Don't be like that, she says, tapping out her knuckles on her partner's shoulders. Bad luck, kitty, the terrace is occupied. Evaluating you from head to toe, she seems to enjoy the embarrassment you are feeling right now. Never has a compliment sounded so insulting to you. Get lost. The fuck? People these days. That looks familiar. Sort of mat or black cloth hanging between the two doors displays a strange symbol painted in red in a careless manner. It's quite out of tune with the rest of the decoration, and I don't know what the hell it is either. The logo of some band around here, maybe? Oh, all cops are bastards. Surprising, eh? A huge red spray-painted graffiti on the wall dominates the room, with each A stylized at the anarch symbol. Fuck them camis. All cops are bastards, huh? More and more graffiti like these can be seen all over the city. The situation is getting more and more tense. Serve and protect, mate, isn't it? Bully and destroy and protect the system of control. It's more that. Further inspect the graffiti. What was that? Success! Another graffiti, smaller and almost erased, finishes off the end of the B. Fuck them camis. I'm not familiar with that insult. I guess you learn something new every day. It is overflowing with toilet paper stained with something dark. The rickety mirror looks back at you on the other side. Your battered effigy smiles unconsciously. When you notice that the poorly dressed and worse-groomed, mangled man leaning on the sink is you, the gesture of the reflection relaxes, and while it looks you in the eye, you land in reality. Hey man, it's been a while since we've seen each other's face to face. Not like this, at least. What a fucking mess, huh? Looking down, you notice the stains on your shirt. But what are we doing? We are too old to be this late drinking brake fluid and shots of dishwater. Indeed. Turning on the faucet, you take some water in your palms and drink with relish. Everything tastes like shit. Tomorrow's hangover is going to be huge. The music playing in the club, muffled by the bathroom walls, is reminiscent of the beating of a sick heart, like Johnny's. Johnny, when I met you, you were already dating Grace, and although I never quite liked her, she was good for you. She straightened you out, got you on the right track, and, well, now it's just me stuck with you. Taking out your cell phone, you see on the lock screen the multiple text messages from Grace. Take care of John, please, Zach. Sure, Grace, but not because you asked. Oh, what's the girl? Can I talk to the DJ first? Ooh, the bouncer. The DJ is very into the music, much more than the rhythm would invite you to think. If you look for a couple of seconds, you are immediately able to realize that in his head he is following a melody of his own, moving with a cadence contrary to that of the piped music. He seems to have dressed in clothes from two different closets, that of an 80s punk and that of a nouveau riche daddy's boy looking to sell a pyramid scheme. Aren't they all? Strangely, it's not a look that looks bad on him. He's not even wearing his headphones, so if you yell at him, you understand that he will hear you. Oh, she's boogieing. Of course. Dun 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 dun, brother. Okay, let's talk to this girl. It's a bottle of wine, although I don't recognize the brand. It must be artisanal. The thick content hardly sparkle under the light of the club. Sitting all by herself at one of the tables reserved for customers is the woman who made you forget the rest of the world when you were waiting in line at the entrance. With an elegant glass of wine in her hand, she sips absent-mindedly while glancing at her cell phone from time to time, waiting for someone. You find it impossible to take your eyes off of her for more than 10 seconds, and no matter what you do, you always end up looking back at her. You feel like a teenager again, stealing glances at the girl of your dreams. The girl is a lie. Don't fall for it. Her hair, red as fire, gathered in two perfect buns on either side of her head, dazzles the room like an ancient lighthouse in the middle of the neon storm entrance music. A gesture, elegant and distracted, subtle and rhythmic. When she finally raises her head and your eyes meet, the emerald immensity of her gaze traps you in a world of your own, one in which only she and you exist. Talk to her, you moron. Don't just stand there staring at her. A shy, stylish smile begins to form on the woman's face. Come, sit down. If you keep looking at me like that from the distance, you're going to make me feel uncomfortable. Her voice travels through the air like a bullet, straight to your chest. You noticed how your heart starts pounding in your chest with eagerness, almost as if it wants to escape, and before you know it, your legs are already on their way and you find yourself sitting in front of her, still struggling to discern if it is a mirage or not. Talk to her, coward. Making you feel uncomfortable is the last thing I would want to make you feel tonight. I like that effect. It's a success. The young woman arches her eyebrows in a gesture of amused surprise and lets out a light, mirthful laugh. You seem to have quickly found the courage you lacked. Taking a small sip from her glass and licking the corner of her mouth, she lifts her chin. Are you going to tell me your name anytime soon, brave one? Nailed it. Zach Riley. Diane, tell me, Zach, what are you and your friend doing at the Heartless at this hour? Your friend? If you hadn't just been reminded, you would have completely forgotten that Johnny is still at the bar, battling an alcoholic coma and outbreak. Ah yes, my friend is going through a rough patch. He just left his wife, he needed a boys' night out, and how could I let him down? Try not to leave him alone then, Doc Riley, and if you can, get home before you do something you might regret. No good decision is made after midnight. Too bad decision then, Diane. I'm going to take a spin and talk to you later. Raising her glass in response, Diane winks at you and sips slowly. Of course, Dak. On the other side, you hear a lot of movement. Suddenly, a muffled scream startles you. Knocking on the door with your knuckles. Is everything alright? Yeah, relax, girl stuff. They must be shooting up, I imagine. In any case, I'm not going to go there. Locked by means of a magnetic card reader. Such exclusive security measures. It looks like we won't be able to go out on the terrace anytime soon. That is not a thing. Can I maybe check that bouncer there? Before I go back to Johnny. Oh, I have my VIP ticket as well. Maybe I can. A gigantic bouncer dressed in a cheap suit, almost bursting at the seam, stand in front of you, blocking your way to the VIP area. With a guttural growl. Accreditation? On this work? You'd swear that the security guard's eyes light up as every muscle in your body tenses at once. What do you think? He spits, dropping each word like a slab on you. I'm leaving, I'm sorry. Okay. One could go to the other side of the bar that way, although I doubt that doing it with the waitress in front of me would be the right thing to do. Okay, buddy, grab a seat and let's get one of those shots. Oh, okay. Okay, so I can't do that either. Maybe I can dance. The floor is yours, baby. Hey Johnny, come on, let's sweat out all the booze you've been drinking. Of course. With astonishing agility for someone in his current state, Johnny dashes to the dance floor and you both begin to sway to the decadent beat of the music. We are a show, that's for sure, but I don't give a shit. This is great. For the first time in the entire night, you feel liberated. I've had enough fun by my home. I should get back to Johnny. I was with Johnny. Okay. I have the last one. Can I talk to him now? Yeah. Staggering over the bars, Johnny seems to have slightly regained control, but that should change slightly before long. After all, we promised to have one last one, didn't we? Oops. Looking good, man. Ready for the last one? Of course. Here we go. Bartender, 2 here. Oh, I'm a toreador. Okay. Oh, so now I'm playing as her. Your name is Diane. Your surname you burned the night Gabrielle embraced you into the Toreador clan. Since then, you are a daughter of the night, and thanks to your sire's position, an agent of the Camilla, a sect that unites all kindred who seek to remain hidden from human eyes. Tonight, your orders are clear. Negotiate with Jackson Cunningham, regent of the Heartless, his adherence to the Camilla. The time of the anarchists have come to an end, and after the Second Convention of Prague, the position of the Camilla is clear. All who are not with us are our enemies and shall burn. Gabrielle, you do really think these anarchs can deserve our respect? Taking a small sip from your glass, you savor the sweet taste of the Vitae. It is exquisite. You have never tasted such a wine in your own life. Your mind is flooded with a torrent of nuances proper of the most complex of arts. Cunningham, how the hell does one anarchist piece of shit like you get a vintage like this? Standing up, you reach into your pocket for your smartphone, but to no avail. I must have dropped it. Oh. So now I'm a toreador. Aspects. A faint, almost imperceptible trail of blood. Something or someone has been dragged along the floor while bleeding. The trace comes from inside the cloakroom, but someone has gone to great lengths to try to erase it. Oh, this is the cloakroom, isn't it? blood is gone. The young woman behind the bar radiated vitality. Her clear blue eyes, almost hidden behind long eyelashes, move slowly and carefully, scanning the glasses she cleans with subtle movements. Your bosses don't just pay you with money, do they, sweetheart? Under all those layers of cheap perfume and booze, I'm getting traces of your last drink. A good waitress saves some trouble, of course, poor soul. How may I help you tonight, miss? Good evening, little one. Delicious wine. Could I have another drink? At once, miss. I must warn you, however, that the house rule stipulates that you can only order 2 drinks per night. Is that so? How interesting. You don't seem to be in short supply. Internal policy, miss. If you wish to lodge a formal complaint, you must do so with my boss. Please, don't ask me to confront him. The fear is palpable in her voice. His heart races. Oh, and you hear it. Cunningham keeps his goals on a short leash. Isn't it supposed to be a waitress? Her heart races in her voice. I wouldn't dream of it. Take care, little one. Hey, boys. Zach Riley, the clumsy young man clearly infatuated by your presence, is having a drink with his friend. Both are a sorry sight, dirty, sweaty, and sticky, sipping more and more alcohol amidst laughter and wailing. And yet, you would trade yourself for them in a heartbeat. You would leave behind everything you are to spend one last night as a mortal woman again. Come on, we don't have time to waste with kind. Okay? To the rhythm of the music, you see several people dancing wildly. A distant feeling of nostalgia grips your heart. How long has it been since the last night I was able to have fun with no strings attached, without thinking about what would happen next? When Gabrielle brought me into this world, I thought immortality would be the perfect excuse to be forever happy. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. Oh, ladies. Oh, there you go. Before you, a girl dressed in a club uniform lies slumped, barely conscious. All around her, bloodstains all over the floor match the wounds of her small, battered body. Her breathing agitated and arrhythmic, accompany the faint, racing heartbeat. Your whole being shudders, leaving you with a mixture of dismay, disgust, and desire. At her side, a sinister figure tends to her laceration with quick, precise, almost surgical movement. Slowly he turns his head to face you, still applying bandages to the still open cuts. His eyes hidden behind round red lenses, her unnaturally pale complexion confirmed that you knew the moment you set foot in the bathroom, kindred. When you open your mouth, about to ask what the hell is going on, the girl's eyes widen. They are coming for me. Help me, Christophe. The bespectacled man turns his face toward her again, and with a glove, slightly blood-stained hand, twirls his moustache, oiling it with his young woman's vitae. Easy now, my young vine. No one else is going to hurt you tonight. Turning the dark gaze to you again, his words descend, slowly dripping like the blood from the girl's wand. As long as I am here, no one will harm the harvest. What the? Get me out of here, Christophe. Get me out of... please, interrupted by the man who, with a deft gesture, injects a vial into her arm. Sleep now, my dear. Fear's an awful shade. What's going on here? An unfortunate incident. Young Rose, nothing more. Behind the injected drug's effects, the girl seems to be struggling to express something. They've been... Who did this to you? Shh, enough, mon cœur. Our guest wouldn't dare lay a hand on you. What the fuck am I telling you? Removing the hair from his face and in the process smearing it with blood, the man proceeds to caress the young woman's face. Get away from her right now. She will die without me, and that is a price I'm not willing to pay, young Rose. I'm called Christophe. Taking another vial of very small red one, Christophe uncorks it and holds it up to the girl's mouth, murmuring something. Drink, my sweet vine. The storm has been hard on you, but I'm here. Who are you, and who has done this? You already know the name. My name. Tenderly caressing the girl's head, the bespectacled man turns to you. I am the vintner, the keeper of all heartless souls, and like my forefathers before me, I promised them eternal life. I am the one in charge of turning the water of life into wine, and I take care of my garden. I like it. You are the dominator of all the goals of the heartless, goals that you then bleed to make the wine. I trust your appreciation will not become an accusation, young Rose. You know well the criminal beauty of our existence. I am not an animal. I will never harvest an unwilling vine. That is why the wine is so exquisite. It's not tainted with violence. Just clearing the snow. Sorry about the extra grumble in the background. So, are you going to tell me what happened here? a very unfortunate incident with some extremely unpleasant clients. You're lying. I assure you I do not, my petite fleur. And are your clients always like this? Success. The man's face darkens, and his expression tightens into a grimace of disgust. Not until now. From tonight onwards, who knows, my poor vines? Tonight there should be only one change in this chateau, the new regency of the Camarilla, and these kind of things will never be done by an agent sent by the prince. Someone else is making a move for the Heartless. If you have finished judging us, I recommend that you go back to the bar and wait for the rest of your party. Cunningham is waiting for you upstairs. Okay. There's absolutely no way in the world I would go in there. Just thinking about it makes me want to vomit. Where did my phone go? Where did this man go? I guess I'm gonna go upstairs. I was keen to feed on Zach. Should I talk to Mr. DJ? Hey, Mr. DJ. The DJ dances to a rhythm of his own, ignoring the music he himself is spinning. When he sees you approaching, he takes off his headphone and with a broad smile on his face, greets you with joy. Oops. Diane, it's been ages since the last time. How's it going, sweetheart? Hi, Leo. All good. Terrible place to meet again. What? Don't say that, woman. This club rocks. I've only been DJing here for a couple of nights and it's already one of my favorite. Certainly suits you, of course. I'll have to mention to Gabrielle that I've seen you. You know that, don't you? But Diane. No, but you idiots, we are at war. Since the last fiasco in Prague, the message is clear. Either you are with us or you are an enemy, and I don't care about what you say. And bound or not, in the eyes of the sect, you are an enemy. You know we wouldn't hurt a fly, Diane. We just want to play our music, bringing the madness to the dance floor. Whatever you say, Leo. You can't argue with those damn Malkavians. See you, Diane. Enjoy the evening. So Leo, the DJ, is a Malk. Good to know. A mountain of a man stands between you and the entrance of the VIP zone. Although it doesn't look like it at first, he's armed. Good evening, miss. I am deeply sorry that Mr. Cunningham has just informed me that all the arrangements for your meeting are not yet ready. I would ask you to wait a little longer, please. It seems that everyone is late for their commitment today. It was predictable. This is what we get for dealing with anarchists. Locked by magnetic card reader. What a pity. Investigate the disco. Hammers, nails, pliers, ordinary tools. With this, they must have boarded up the windows. The window leading into the cloakroom is completely smashed. Someone has tried to fix it in a hurry with a few wooden planks, making a mess of it. There's no glass on this end. They're all inside. The window was blown out from the outside from here. I could try to remove the boards and see what's inside, but I'm probably going to screw up my manicure. I'll try to tear off the planks. Was it a success? Yay! With a violent snap, the weak wooden plank succumbs in your supernatural strength. Those 9 inches nails didn't stand a chance. How uncivilized. The inside of the cloakroom is turned upside down, clear sign of a fight above the seal. The computer screen is broken, papers are scattered in all directions, and on the desk a pool of blood drips onto the floor. Poor girl. Clearly something is very wrong. Tonight should have been a quiet night, a mere courtesy visit, a show of good intention, and yet individuals from outside the Camilla have managed to sneak into the Heartless. As soon as Tobias and Aidan arrive, we need to put Cunningham in his place and get out of here. I think I should investigate a bit more. Okay. The 2 people are gone now? How long are they there? It's hard to believe that a dive run by anarchists such a sense of decor. This refined. Okay, what about you people? An elegantly dressed couple quietly sips wine from fine crystal glasses. Their attire is wildly out of keeping with the atmosphere of the club, and their regal, sinister demeanor unsettles you. Their art does not beat, they do not excel when they breathe, and their skin is morbidly pale, kindred no doubt. Who the hell? When the couple notices they turn to you with marked arrogance, begin to seize you up from head to toe, their brazeness so obvious it hurts. He nods while grinning an unpleasant smile. She tilts her head rhythmically from side to side, tapping on her lip with a finger. Well, well, look at what the night has dragged in. Be careful, lest you scare her. Come here, little bird, sit with us. I'd rather stand. See what you've done? Of course it was my fault. You know how quickly Toyota get anxious at your sight. A creeping fear begins to crawl up your back. You are all alone, facing two perfect strangers, kind knights no doubt, and knowledgeable about your plan. Who knows what else they know? Have we met before? Not directly, no, we don't. We don't hang out in the same joints as you. And yet, here you are. In your head, that sentence sounded much more confident. After you say it, you feel a tremor at the back of your throat. It's been a long time since the presence has disturbed you like this. Check it out. She's not only pretty, she's smart too. And here we go, yes. And we are not planning to leave anytime soon. Are you sure you don't want to sit down, beautiful? Nah. The silences that fills the room could be cut with a knife. The couple's eyes fixed on you seem to want to pierce you and discover what lies deep inside you. After a few eternal seconds, the man starts talking again. Have you tried the wine, girl? It's very good, although for my taste, drinking it out of a glass makes it lose. What's the word? The mouthfeel? Sentiment. That's it, sentiment. Although it's fancier, that's true. With that. Since Gabrielle introduced you to the Kainite Society, you have seen hundreds of different kindred, and yet you would not be able to guess the clan to which these two belong. The arrogance of the Eventru, the elegance of the Toreador, the eeriness of the Tremere. You're very quiet, pretty thing. You haven't told me your names, your clans, or your sect. Both vampires' faces hard and growing serious at your words. As the man is about to respond, the woman waves her hand at him, cutting him off. You haven't introduced yourself either, beautiful. My sire taught me the power within names. But he didn't teach you manners, apparently. Your ones should be the ones to introduce themselves first. I'm here to meet Jackson Cunningham. He's waiting for me upstairs. I'm not looking for any kind of trouble. Jackson. Oh, and I thought you liked them rebellious. Come on, don't judge the man like that. Maybe he's experimenting. They both laughed delightedly, showing their teeth white and sharp. Embarrassment takes hold of you, and rage burns deep. Who the hell do they think they are? Slowly dragging their laughter for several infinite seconds, the couple eventually calms down. Hey, young lady, when you see Jackson, try to be more open. Talking to a wall isn't exactly entertaining, and tonight has to be one to remember. The woman turns her head to her companion and, with an arched eyebrow, looks at him incredulously. Since when do you give sound advice? Adjusting his lie and his tie, the man settled back in his chair. A couple of small pieces of glass from inside the sleeve of the man's jacket fall to the ground. Go away, little girl, let's enjoy the rest of our drink. I'm sure we'll see you later. Oh, now it's red. Oh, it's red because I'm a vampire. Okay. No, I can't go there. Maybe it's now ready. Maybe I needed to talk to them first. Hey, buddy. No, still not. I don't know where my phone is. Get another drink. I can go on the terrace. I've read that already. The mockery of the ink that the anarchists took at their own symbol, in opposition to the Kamina showing it with such pride, is an unmistakable sign that they fear nothing. Neither the Second Inquisition nor us, unconsciously imbeciles. What? Imbeciles. Unconscious imbeciles. Today's meeting should settle this matter. The first thing Gabriel will do when this place comes under our domain will be to tear down this insult to good taste of the wall. Okay. I don't know what else to do. Oh, I drink all that. I couldn't help but finish it. Maybe I could just wait for my coach here. Yes, I don't have the desire to look around for this fiercely place any longer. Look, man, I'm too drunk. I noticed that it's been a while since Johnny said he was going to the toilet. You couldn't have fallen asleep there, could you? Let's figure that out. Your gaze slowly sweeps over the table where Diane was a while ago, since you joined Johnny to take that last one. You haven't seen her again. You can't help but feel a pang of grief at the thought of never seeing her again. I could have at least asked for a number. A flickering light coming from the garbage can catches your attention. It's Johnny's cell phone, and he's wet. What's this idiot doing? Dusty grey lets a weak current pass through. Okay. On the floor, a pool of blood that looks fresh captures your attention. In the center of it, something shines with cold sparkle. Someone must have dropped it during a fight. There's some people there. Sitting on a couch, you see the elegantly dressed couple that used to block the exit to the terrace. They are accompanied by a man dressed in a vest, glove, and red tinted circular glasses. They converse in a rapid, almost unintelligible tone, and you notice the tension rising. Creepy folks. Yep. The window is broken. The cloakroom attendant can be seen inside. Oh yeah, she is. Locked. Can only be opened from the outside. The other side, yeah. Hammers, nails, screwdrivers, ordinary tools. Okay. Where is baby girl? The art is back. A top hat, an old man old and worn out, lies abandoned on the table. The guy who was here earlier was wearing it. Where did he go? Out of curiosity, you move us a little closer and notice a plain card sticking out from under the hat, on which someone has written with a permanent marker. I should read what is written. Carefully you pull the card out from under the hat. The calligraphy is very elaborate, all written in cursive and with elegant fine lines at the end of each letter. It's a list of songs. No easy way out. Love will tear us apart. Have a drink on me. Dust in the wind. Pas d'accès. This was us. No easy way out. It does not make any sense. Neither the genres matches nor the titles tell me anything. This is the puzzle. Have a drink on me, bitch. And keep your delusions on. Keep manipulating whoever is around you and then blame anyone that feeds through the act. This is your karma. That's what you've been doing for the last 30 years of your life. Keep doing you, bitch. I really thought you were going to be smarter and kinder than that. The cloakroom shutter is up, and behind it a young woman watches you shyly. When she catches your glance, she startles slightly and with a shy smile turns to you. Do you need anything, sir? The girl appears to be a couple of years younger than you. Her smile is strange, artificial, her movements slow and clumsy. You notice that her wrist is bandaged. It looks like a recent cure. Her eyes convey a confused, tired sadness. Are you okay? Perfectly, sir. Don't worry about me. Everything is under control. Something else. Something tells me
that everything is not under control. Well, yeah, that's why I want to ask. I'm sorry, I know it's none of my business, but is this yours? The description of the young sweetheart kind of fits you. Oh, that? Taking the paper from your hand, she can't help but blush as she opens it and reads its content. Her cheeks grow redder and redder to a comical point. Taking her hair back behind one ear, you notice that her right earring is missing. That idiot. Excuse me, can I tell you something? I'm all ears. See that bouncer over there? The one in front of the stairs leading to the VIP zone? Yeah, don't tell me that gorilla has... Yes, he wrote me this. But he didn't have the courage to give it to me. The courage. I saw him approach my stall at the beginning of the evening with something in his hand, but he turned away before he got there. And since then, he hasn't come near me to even say hello. Are you two dating? Immediately, the young woman's face turns completely red. No, I mean, nothing serious. Well, not at all. But, yes, but no. But, oh, it's complicated. Come on, woman, it's not that big a deal. If he has written this to you, it seems to me that he is serious. And you seem to like him too. Yeah, I like him, and I owe him a lot. He got me these jobs, you know. I wasn't in a good place in my life. I felt like everything was ending for me, and he brought me here. He saved my life, so to speak, by bringing you to the Heartless. Girl. Red flag. I'm really happy for you, for both of you, actually. Good luck. Thank you, I guess. And so, have you seen my friend? I've lost him. The young man you were with at the bar, right? I saw him go up to the VIP with a couple of guests. To the VIP zone, you say? But if the bastard is drunk as hell, what the fuck is he doing there? I don't know, sir. I am telling you what I saw. It's true that he looked pretty slow. Oh no, Johnny, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. Uh-oh. You are sure that through the door locked by a card reader you can reach the VIP room? I have to get through. The bouncer remains stoic in front of it. It would be unthinkable to try to fight your way through such a thug. So what now? We went through to the VIP room, but I can't reach it. So Johnny.
I can't live without Johnny. What kind of friend would I be? Well, I can't go to the VIP room and a couple of guests. Okay, well, I can't see Diane anymore, so she maybe has brought him as a snack. And I can't do anything else here. What about you boys? Sitting on a couch, you see the elegant blah blah blah. Yeah, same. Creepy fucks. It's missing a phone, I'm missing the key to get upstairs. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna talk to the waitress, maybe she knows something. Get into the VIP. I'd like to. You don't know if it's due to the effect of alcohol, the hours, or how long you've been watching the young waitress pour your drink after drink, but you'd say she's getting prettier by the minute. You know the one, like Riley? The terrible combination of your full name enunciated with such a nice tone makes your goofy face comes off in one fell swoop. No, sorry, we have been introduced. No, but you and your friend have made this bar your personal confessional, and don't ask me why, but you refer to each other's by your full name. Sounds like something we could have done. I'm sorry, don't bother, it's part of the job. Hey, do you know how I could get into the VIP zone? You notice how the waitress stands upright and her gaze darkens. The VIP area is by invitation only. So why did they take Johnny up there? Your words hit her with a force you did not expect. Unable to hide her surprise, she hitherto stoic waitress proceeded hesitantly. It's not possible, you don't. Shaking her head briefly, as if to dismiss her such thought, she immediately reverts to the usual tone. If management has taken your friend upstairs, there must be a reason. Perhaps a favor due to the tremendous expense you have made tonight. Don't give it any more thought. Enjoy the evening. Jenny can barely stand up. What kind of a favor could someone that drunk receive? Look back. That's as far as I can read. If you want to ask someone what management might want to do with your friend, ask Christophe. Our superintendent is on the terrace. You'll recognize him easily. He's wearing round glasses with tinted lenses. Thank you. You did not tell me your name, by the way. I've told you enough tonight, Riley. Hello. It's him, Christophe. I should ask him about Johnny. Gathering your courage, you approach the table. Before you can open your mouth, all three turn at the same time in your direction. The man in suit twists his face, clearly annoyed. Can't you see that the grown-ups are talking? Christophe, isn't it? The man in the suit looks at you in astonishment. And out of the corner of your eyes, you can see the anger growing inside him. Something tells you he's not used to being ignored. Who's asking? You feel the eyes of the three piercing you like spears, pinning you to the spot. Your heart begins to pound, and you feel your throat constrict, making it hard to breathe. My name is Zach Riley. I can't find my friend, and the woman lets out a burst of laughter, cutting you off. Christophe, the man you called to find... The man you called to find your lost friends. Okay. The suited man joins in the laughter of his companion. Please. Raising a hand with an annoyed gesture, Christophe stopped the mockery of the suit. Speak, Zach Riley. The waitress told me that you would know why Johnny, my friend, has been taken to the VIP zone. He's very drunk. I have to take him home. Under the dim lights of the glass in terrace, Christophe's face takes on a faint tone. His thin, taut mouth turned into a slender, straight line under his perfect mustache trembles slightly. Upstairs, you said, to the VIP zone. What's the matter, Chris? Can't get your tongue? Old Cunningham doesn't tell you things anymore, huh? Silence. The suited couple smiles viciously, looking at the bespectacled man. After a couple of seconds, the woman clicks her tongue and turns to you. They like this word, huh? Bespectacles? Tonight is a very special night, honey. Your friend has been honored to be invited to the celebration. I have no doubt he will be having the time of his life. I'm sure you're dying to go up too, aren't you? I just want to pick up Johnny and go home. It's been a long night and we had too much to drink and... Enough! The word recedes in your throat, burying themselves deep in your stomach when you hear his powerful voice. Oh, it's been 2 hours, I can't read anymore. Enough, both of you. How squeamish, Christophe. Yes, we haven't done anything to him yet, even for fun.
What kind of celebration? And why is a drunk like Johnny invited? The kind of celebration that requires no question asked to be invited nice. You know what they say about those who make too many anyway. Don't say things like that. You're going to scare the kid, and he's scared enough as it is. Where's my friend? A crude taunt eats you harder than you thought it would, and before you know it, you find yourself clenching your fist so hard you hurt yourself. Leave him alone. Christoph's voice echoes across the terrace. What happened upstairs is Jackson's business, not mine, nor yours. But you heard the man, boy. Go on. Shit, Johnny, what have you gotten yourself into? Hey. And so now what? It's funny, I've been playing for 2 hours and it's only been 40 minutes in game. So... well, can I save? Ooh. Okay. What's that? Uh-oh. I don't think I can save. Let's check the credits before I go. I can't keep playing forever. And the credits don't roll. Okay. It's so cool. It was great. I hope I can reload where I was though. Maybe not. So I have to start again. Okay. Well. Oh, there's different languages. Spanish. Okay, cool, but you can't save. Okay. Well, that was pretty cool. I really liked it. I wish I could have saved because I would love to get back to where I was, but I guess it's not a big deal for now. Cool music, cool ambience, cool dialogues. I am intrigued by the story and all that. I really want to see more of it. The gameplay is fine. It's storytelling, but a bit more involving because you can move your character around, so that's really cool. I wish you could do more than just the club, but I guess that's the setting that they were able to put together in a month. But yeah, pretty cool. I really liked it. And I wish I could have done more in 2 hours, but not this time. I'll have to start again and see what else I can do. The Heartless seems to be pretty cool. I can't wait to go upstairs and see what's going on there. The only issue that I ran into was when it was really getting slow for a while, like it was kind of lagging for like 20-30 seconds, if not more. And I don't know what I was doing because I just did the scanner thingy, and so I don't really know what was that related to. But otherwise, pretty amazing. I can't wait to go back into it. Thank you to Entalto Studios. Really good setting, really good game, really good introduction, slowly with Zach and then with Diane. I'm sure there's so much more to go through, but it's a bit silly if you can't play it all in one shot and you can't save. But it is what it is. Are the credits coming back? No, I was just trying to see if the credits were working this time, but they're not. So I will leave it at that for now. And once again, great job. Thank you for putting that together during that month of Vampire Jam. I'll see you